Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we'll cover topics about functionality of validity. So in the previous video we have seen about functions and domain and ranges. So in this video what makes one function valid or invalid is we will cover this. So our definition of a function says that if a rule mapping a number to another unique number, so this is our definition of function. So every numbers of or every members of the in the set X has to be mapping only a unique number in the set of member Y. So this is our function, our definition of function. So we cannot have a function which gives two different outputs for the same argument. As you have seen in the previous video, function means we take an example with human beings, related with human beings, because as we said, function is it looks like a human being, because we someone cannot exist in two places at a time, just like New York and London. So the function is also the same. One number maps for a unique another number. So this is our value. So we cannot have functions which give us two results or two outputs, two independent or ranges. So this is our previous examples. X, this is set X. In the set X there are four numbers. They are not only four, but it is a set of real number, but we listed only for us for ease of understanding. And in the Y, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the number 1 maps for two numbers in the set of Y, 6 and 7, which means it's not a function Y. The argument 1 in set X is assigned to arguments 6 and 7 in set Y. So we have one independent variable, but two dependent variable. This is not we cannot have this value, so it's not a function. One easy way to check this is from the graph of the function by using ruler and called vertical line test. So the vertical line test means test states that if it is not possible to draw a vertical line through a graph so that it cuts the graph in more than one point, then the graph is a function, which means line means it is a line that connects to pointers. Line means connects to points. This is one point, another point, then this is called a line because it connects to points. This is a horizontal line, this is a vertical line. Our test is vertical line test, so we use this. If the ruler is aligned vertically, then it's only ever cross the graph once, no more and no less. This means that the graph represents a valid function. So to be valid our function, there must be the vertical lines must cross the graph at once. There is no more and no less, which means if it does not cross the graph, it will not be a function because there is no value or it is out of range. But if it is crossed twice, it is not a function. Let's say this is a graph. Yes, this is X, the value of X. This is the value, the graph, the line Y. So we have graph. This it looks like. So to be a function, this graph, to test the functionality of this graph, we draw a vertical line, then see how many it crosses. Yes, so this cross only at once pointers. Yes, as you see from this is the graph. Yes, then we draw a vertical line. We can draw at any point. It doesn't matter where we draw the value, the vertical lines. We can draw from this point. We can draw from this. It doesn't matter. So this is the intersection points. So the graph, the vertical line that we draw crosses the graph at once. So this is a function. All possible vertical lines will cut this graph only once. And this is the inverted one. Yes, it's a parabolic. Then we draw a vertical lines at any point. Then there is one point and the next ones, which means a graph function. This line intersects the graph twice, so it's not a function, which means if we insert one member or one value of in the set x from the function, we get to value, but this is not real. Yes, so this is not the graph function. The vertical line we have drawn cuts the graph twice. From this point, the one end, the second is this point. We can also draw this point. It also cuts twice. From this point, it cuts twice. From this, remark, for this type of conditions, to make a graph a function, we should restrict the choice of an argument, which means you can restrict the choice. That means the domain and ranges. We can restrict the domain of the range, the domain of the function. Then when we restrict the domain, we also restrict the range of the function. Yes, by that we it will be work. Yes, it should work, but otherwise this is not a function. So thank you everyone. Exercise more, and thank you.